What's good, YouTube? We are back here with another video. Now, before we even get into this video, I've been dropping a lot of these videos for you guys. You feel me? Just like in my last video, nothing's gonna change. I'm hitting it for you off rip right here. What's on the screen right now? I need you to do that right now. Do what's on the screen right now. This build right here is probably gonna be one of the most fun builds you're gonna play on because it's not normal. Not a lot of people are making this, and yeah, short players are sometimes not the best move because they're liable on defense. But I'm gonna tell you this now: if you know how to play 2K and how to play defense the right way, instead of just trying to do too much on the defense end, trying to think you're gonna rip everything or you're gonna just lock everyone up, then click off the video. This is not for you. But if you want to actually have fun with this build and just hear me out on what I'm saying about this build, because this Nate Robinson build right here is probably going to be one of the most fun builds you play on. So if you want a new build to just try and have fun with, and it's also going to help you like get wins, this is the build right here. So if you're watching this video right now, I need you to do it one more time. It's right there for you. I just need you to do that for me. That's all I need you to do, and tap into this build. And I also want you to comment down below what other builds you'd like to see. Someone already commented, and I've been knocking a lot of these videos out. I want to listen to you guys. I want to listen to what you guys want to see, the builds you want to see, and whatever you want to see on the channel. So without further ado, let's get into this video. Now, Nate Robinson, point guard. I went left hand, and number, it doesn't matter. I'm just putting 13 on because honestly, I forgot what number Nate Robinson was. But we're going to get into this video regardless. Now, when it comes to the height, he's 5'9", weight 180. Wingspan, we put it 6'5", so we could, have the build tweaked a little bit so it could still also be a comp build. But at the same time, you're going to have fun with it. Body shape, we went solid. Now, with this build, you see the badges right here. It's a very spread it out build. So you will be able to do a lot with this build. But trust me, this is a fun build. Because once you see the takeovers with this build, you're going to be like, oh yeah, this is the one right here. This is a build that I want to try. Now, you see the finishing right here. We gave him a 99 driving layup so he could finish through contact, because it's going to be a lot of taller defenders when you drive to that paint. But Nate Robinson was still finishing over people. He was getting contact dunks as a 5'9" player. So Nate Robinson is still going to be able to finish like that. And we also have an 85 driving dunk for this Nate Robinson build, so he can get that posterizer a little bit. And once you see the takeovers and all that, like I said, you're going to be surprised with this build. Now, when it came to shooting, Nate Robinson, he could shoot the ball a little bit, but he wasn't like one of the best shooters at a point guard, but he could still shoot the ball. So we had to give him some shooting badges. We gave him a 70 mid-range, we gave him an 80 3-ball, and we gave him a 91 free throw, which came out to 19 shooting badges. Now with playmaking, this is where I wanted to make sure I had enough playmaking to be able to work with this build. Now, we gave him a 74 pass accuracy, and we gave him max out ball handling and max out speed with ball. So what this is allowing is that a 5'9" player, he's supposed to be fast. So when you ISOing up as a shorter player, you can move quicker with the ball with all the hyper drive. Like, in the videos, I'm going to always give you guys the badge setups and how I would set them up. So that's the reason why I gave him 30 playmakers, so that once you see in the badge setup part of the video, then you'll see why I did what I did. Now, with defense, we're not going to go all out with the block and all this, because he did get a couple blocks, but we didn't want to do that. We wanted to make sure we had enough badges to at least be a threat on defense. We don't want to just sit there and be like, oh, yeah, we the best lockdown player on this build. No, you're not going to be the best because you're 5'9". We know that smaller players aren't the best at defense. But with that being said, with this build, you're still going to be able to play a little bit of defense. If you know how to play the steals and not just want to press square every time you want somebody, then you'll be fine with this build. Not a lot of people are still going to be able to just score you with ease if you know how to play defense right and not just go all out trying to steal the ball. So we gave him a 73 perimeter defense and a 96 steal, which allows you to have that pickpocket on Hall of Fame. So you will be able to get a couple rips, but you're not going to be just pressing square, because that's not how you play 2K. That's not how you want to play 2K. Now, getting into the physicals, we gave him a 94 speed, 94 acceleration, 85 vertical, and a 99 stamina. So he's not getting tired. As you see, those physicals look very nice. With the 85 vertical, because we know he's getting up, and that's going to allow you to get some of those contact dunk packages, because you will be able to get some contact dunks with this build and some nice dunk packages with this build as well. Now, I told you guys about the takeover, and this is why I said this is why this build is going to be nice. As you see here, look at the variety of takeovers you get. You get slashing, you You can get the shot creating, the sharp, and the playmaking. Now, what I'm doing with this build is I'm going to put on finishing moves and ankle breaking shots. Now, this was going to allow it to do. If you get team takeover, you can also vice versa these. You want to put shot create and take first and then finishing moves, you can do that. If you have team take and you activate, you have both of these takeovers, you are allowed to snap someone when you do a move. And especially because we're going to put ankle breaker on this build. You're going to be able to snap someone. Once you blow past them, you're going to have a drive to the paint. And you will be able to dunk on anyone in that paint, especially with that finishing moves take. And you have a high enough, dunk meter. You have the dunk meter to be able to dunk on people. So this build right here is going to be something nice. This is a nice build just to have fun with. You can still do a lot of stuff with it. And if you wanted to switch it up, put the sharp takes on, you can do that. But I know the 85 Burt seemed a little off with this build because he's 5'9". But Nate Robinson got up. So with that finishing moves, that's going to really help this build get up. Now, with that being said, this build is going to come out to a slasher. Just a pure slasher. And you see the shades right there, but it should say Nate Robinson right there because Nate Robinson is playing just like this build that I just made right here. Now, as always, we're going to get into the build. We're going to show you how you set the badges up and everything. Now, with finishing, you have to put on posterizer. You're only going to get a silver, but that's still going to work. Don't be scared about no silver posterizer. You're still going to get some posterizing dunks. You're going to put slithery finisher on. You're also going to put on fearless finisher. You're going to put on acrobat, limitless takeoff so you can get a little bit better dunks, animations when you can have that on. And we're also going to put on giant slayer. We're going to put that on silver. And we're going to put on, let's go with something like unstrippable. We can just go on unstrippable. Unless you want to put on Lob City Finisher, but I personally wouldn't do that. And this right here is honestly very good for this build. This is a nice setup on this build for finishing. This is how I would rock it. Now, shooting, where you know where we got to go first. Sniper has to go Hall of Fame. You're going to go limitless spot up, corner specialist. You're going to go hot zone hunter. You're going to go, depending on how you play, if you're an ISO build, you're not going to use catch and shoot, but catch and shoot is a good badge. But for this build, we're going to go Deadeye, and we're going to go blinders. That's how we're going to set up this build. Now, if you wanted to go for more shooting, you could. I just wanted to make it more of a Nate Robinson build, so I didn't do as much shooting. But this is also a nice shooting type build right here. Now, with playmaking, this is also where you're going to have a lot of fun because, as you see right here, you get quick first step Hall of Fame. You're going to go stop and go Hall of Fame so you can do nice little moves. Handles for days, you're going to put that on. You're also going to put ankle breaker on so you can have a lot more fun snapping ankles with this build. You're going to go hyperdrive, and you're also going to, let's go with gold ankle breaker for now. Now, if you wanted to go for more playmaking, you could, but I also want to have this quick chain on Hall of Fame, so I'm actually going to have to take down one more. Let's do handles for days on gold. Quick chain there. And then we could do, let's do something like, see, now this is tough with this build. This one is honestly where you could say, yeah, let me put on playmaking. You can do +4 in playmaking with this build. Because honestly, this is a tough situation where how you want to play. This honestly depends on how you want to play. I'm throwing it on Unpluggable now just to throw it somewhere. And you could put it there, but this is how I would set up this build. Now, I could go to college for this one, which I probably would do. Now, with finishing, or with defense, you gotta go Hall of Fame pickpocket. You have to go interceptor Hall of Fame. You're gonna go clamps. You're gonna go menace. You're gonna go hustler. And then I will also put on Tyler's defender or pick dodger if you think you're gonna get hit with screens a lot, which you probably are. But this is how I would set up this build. This is a fun build to play on. You're gonna have a nice driving dunk with the 5'9" Nate Robinson type build. Please, if you enjoyed this video, if you want to try this build out, try this build out. I feel like you will have fun with it. But most importantly, hit that subscribe button. You're not going to want to miss any of the new videos I'm dropping because I will be helping a lot of subscribers hit level 40 next season. So stay subscribed. I'm doing a lot of live streams. Get ready for the live streams. We will be live streaming a lot more on 2K. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, comment, share, all of that. Without further ado, thank you guys for watching. as always, we are out.